All right, we are going to get started. I think that's the fastest I've ever gotten Guild Wars 2 up. Hello, YouTube Cubes. Long time. Well, hopefully you've been watching the other YouTube live stuff or whatever. Make sure you hit the like button if you like me. That really helps. Get this in front of people. As I talk about the Dragon Bash this year, it's going to come from an 8-year veteran standpoint. So it's going to be a little bit harder to be like, oh yeah, this is how you do all the achievements. I apologize that my years of play have dumbed me down to what you may need as a new player. But I can guarantee you here on YouTube, you can find a guide to all the achievements if you need to. I'm just going to be talking about the annual ones and the repeatable ones, the daily bonus chests, things like that today. And then we'll talk about me hitting 39k achievement points, and we'll also talk about Season 3 episodes. I'm so glad they announced it yesterday, so I could make sure I got it in today's video. Just in case you rely on me for that information. What else before we get started? After today, I'll be over on Twitch. We're doing Link to the Past randomizers over there. So if you're interested in that, that's what I have been doing. Some salt flies over there. Remember, the language is a bit more colorful, less family friendly than I hold here on YouTube because YouTube. It's not like, I don't think they run ads, and you know that might be a way to get rid of them. But anyways, my point is, I'll be over there after this today. But today we're just gonna go over what's in the Black Lion store. There's a free fireworks in there. There's stuff in the Black Lion chest. We'll talk about achievements, the daily achievements specifically. Then I'll go over the annual ones and things like that. I'll talk about finally hitting 39k and getting a new back piece. We'll talk about the new skins and how to go about that. Those skins are over 150 gold a piece. So I think it's like 500 and something gold right now to get them all, because it's like 60 Jor breakers, and it's RNG based. So when I talk about it, I'm gonna have some criticisms today about the Dragon Bash overall. So we're gonna talk about the economy and that kind of thing, and then we'll talk about Season 3 and what you should be doing to get the most value to your account for the least amount of money, which is free. So if you didn't do the Season 2 stuff, I'm gonna let you know that if you didn't do that, you missed out. But we're going into Season 3, you can still get the free stuff. And if you did do the Season 2 stuff and you got all the achievements done, go back to the Eye of the North and go talk to Timing, okay? Or at least go listen to the dialogue and things like that. Things have changed, and I don't know if that's missable or not, or depends on what you have done, who knows. But I'm just letting you know it's there. We'll also probably cover a little bit of the meta achievements and things that have been going on with that. So without further ado, let's just jump into this a little bit. Yes, I did hit 39,000 achievement points. So yippee. We're gonna jump into the game because everything I need to talk about is practically in game now. So yay. But the first thing I want to talk about, hopefully I can get to a bank quicker here. Where did I park myself? Pinatas! I have mail? Ooh, that's not good. Hold on, let me check these mail. Oh yeah, I got mail. And I'll talk about that, good. I set myself up and I didn't know how well I set myself up. Hold on, let me hit this pinata. Oh! We're gonna go up here to the bank because a lot of things I have to talk about is up at the bank. I think I set myself up to do the dailies really quick. That's why I'm down there on the bridge. Sort of forgot at the end why I did all this extra stuff. Let me also just bring down the dialogue. There's a lot of new dialogue in the city if you want to listen to it, and they talk a lot. I'm just gonna bring that down a little bit. So, first things first, so we're at the bank, thank God. On the Black Lion store, there's some new horns, that kind of thing, a new backlighter combo. I actually like the back piece. Looks pretty cool to me. The glider, I don't know. The way I have the colors here, I'm not sure it's really showing off what it could do. But I do like the back piece. Really getting us into that Into Dragons look there. But the more important thing is there's free stuff that does not show up on my homepage. There are these dragons, fortunes, fireworks. They give 50% magic fine to all the people nearby, that kind of stuff. I have 6 of them in the bank. They are giftable. So if you have alt accounts, you can gift these to your main account, whatever. Gift them to friends, anything like that. So, again, it's free. Grab it. Done. Pops up in your mail. So I have the gifted ones right here just to show you. I got a couple alt accounts, so I'm going to grab those, and I'm going to grab my third one. And there it is. There it is. 3 of those. Put them right in my bank and hoard them like the person I am. So, free fireworks on the gym store. New stuff on the gym store all the time. We're not going to stay on that. We're going to move over to the Black Lion chest, because I think the Black Lion chest are interesting right now. I'm not saying that they're worth opening a bunch of keys for, but I've thought about it. This music, man. Anyways, there's gold items in here. So these mimic the dragon coffers, and we'll go into the trading post in a second just to show you that. But it has the drawer breakers in there, which are really important, all the junk loot. But more importantly, it has a gift arena, Quaddle's Hoard, and the crystal infusion of power are in there. Technically, these are supposed to drop at a higher rate, but more importantly is that they actually give you items that are worth a lot of gold comparatively. So those are in the Black Lion chest as an always drop, along with the statuette. And then we have the Dominator weapon skins and the Crimson Lion staff skins. And then we got the Glyph of the Tailor and the Leatherworker. And then our nodes are Elderwood, Mithril, Ghost Pepper, and Lotus Harvesting Node. Now, the 2 uncommon skins that are in there this time, I don't have either one. I can't really show this off. It's close. So we have the Starborn Cape. So if you're into that Starborn look, maybe the outfit, whatever, your back piece still shows up. So you can get the cape. Here it is. And then we have the Battle Staff, which actually looks really cool. If you're into World versus World, even you got the Ascalonian Mage, and you're running a Daredevil or even any character that runs staff, this might fit your look a bit better. It's pretty big. It has an effect that I don't think I showed this on Twitch, because I was being a noob, but it has this effect, and it's really cool looking. I've seen a Daredevil with it. I was lucky enough to have a buddy who's got it, and they showed me the twirl and everything like that. It's really cool looking. But I think that's a great skin. If you don't get it this time around, just save up those statuettes. But overall, the Dominator weapon skins coming down in price. I think they're a great weapon set. They have this very interesting look to them. So I call it a sci-fi look, but it's something more, you know? Almost a Mersat look, you know? They glow. They don't have any amazing effect, but they do look cool, in my opinion. So, and it's finally good to see those come down in price. The Crimson weapons are the Crimson weapons. They were one of the earlier sets, so they're not as glamorous as that. So, if you need to finish those sets, don't be afraid to do it. But there's the Black Lion chest. There's the Black Lion store. I'm trying to think if anything else is in those or important. I don't think so. I think we're good to go to talk about other things now. But let's talk about Dragon Bash. Let's talk about the achievements. So inside the achievement panel, festivals, Dragon Bash, there's a bunch of achievements that are permanent. I have them all done. I've had them done for a while. This is the 3rd Dragon Bash. 4th Dragon Bash? I can't remember. 4th? I don't remember when they brought it back. Was it 2019? Probably should have looked that up before I started today, but oh well. But I've had a lot of this done. There's the meta. It's how you get the Commander's Victorious Holographic Wings. Lots of achievement points inside of here for doing all sorts of things. Breaking pinatas. You know, that kind of thing. And then there's the Dragon Bash feats, which have the annual stuff. I haven't finished one of the annual achievements, but it's coming. 11 more holographic minions. That's pretty easy. Overall, though, that the annual achievements are more grindy than anything. And if you're doing the dailies, which we should probably talk about first, just because. So the Dragon Bash dailies. So like breaking 15 pinatas gives you 100 Zytaffy. Consuming 25 Zytaffy gives you a Dragon Coffer. And then doing the race or adventure gave me another 100 Zytaffy. Then there's kill the minions. That one synergizes well when you have to go beat like a champ or two or something like that. Or you're going to do the hologram stampede, another 100 Zytaffy. Lots of Zytaffy. But there are these bonus rewards too. So if you want to go bust all 35 pinatas, you'll get an extra 30 Zytaffy on top of all the Zytaffy you're going to get. Busting pinatas is a great way to get a lot of Zytaffy, and up to 35 of them, they'll give you something like 3 to 6 or something like that, 4 to 6. They give you a lot at the end of the day. So it's worth breaking all 35. There's 33 in Holbrick though, so you're going to have to either hope for a new instance or go to another place. Eye of the North has 2 for people who are that far in the game. The other cities, I think they have 1. So if you go to the gates, or you can fast travel there, however you want to do it, you'll be able to break some pinatas. I'm trying to think if there's 2 sitting out in Wayfarers or something like that. We might check that out later, but yeah, 35, get your full. Pinatas don't stop giving you Zytaffy, they just drop down to 1 Zytaffy after the 35. So if you're grinding out your annual achievements, you need 150 pinatas. Keep trying to cycle through the IPs, which means finding a new map by leaving the city and come back. If you can't, you're going to have to do it through the dailies and stuff like that. But again, they're making you do 15 a day. 10 days, you'll have it done. There's 18 days left of the Dragon Bash, which will bring us up to, I believe, July 13th. Yes. We'll talk about that later. Anyways. So, dailies, you complete 3 of those, and it feeds into a meta achievement. There's also the Stampede extra rewards, which gives you the Dragon Coffers. Dragon Coffers this year, I think I bought some at 28 silver, so let's see if they've dropped in price. 23, yeah. I think these got down to 22, 21, something like that last year. So, eating Zytaffy and stuff like that, be careful. I see some of these at 25, but I'm pretty sure you can get these pretty cheap. A stack of them is going to run you 64 gold. And there's all sorts of good stuff inside the Dragon Coffers. Food, champ loot is the more important thing out of the common. You'll get a bunch of champ loot. Every stack of Jawbreakers, you should get about 2 or 3 Jawbreakers. Not usually worth the stack, so, but getting back a bit of your gold through those Jawbreakers is important. You'll also get crystallized ley energy, which you can sell for 50 silver. And then, the Ascended stuff and all sorts of other skins that are in here from years past, so make sure you look at those. And then the new skins. We're not going to touch on this right now. We're going to come back to it and talk about all the skins at once as we go through the achievements. So, I don't want to close this page, actually. Let me reopen this, go back to the dailies. So, do 3 dailies, and that feeds into the meta achievement. Party Commander, every 5 dailies that you complete will give you 10 achievement points. I only have 10 achievement points left. So, I'm only going after the holographic weapons inside of there. Holographic weapons are pretty cool looking weapons overall. Let me arrange these so I can go in here. If you have not seen them, they're just the precursor. Whoa. You know how to do this 1,000 times over. So the holographic weapons look something like this. So it's just the base weapon. They have the sparkly to them, but there's no trail or anything. I think they look cool. But even more importantly, once you get the base one, you can actually upgrade it into a more glowy one. Now, I think the Chosen Shield is a little bit meh. But the other weapons, they go from a cool looking thing here to just even cooler. So It'll cost you some money when we go over to the merchants. I'll cover that. But these are some of the skins that you earn from those daily achievements. So don't be afraid to do them. Also, get your 100 achievement points here. I mean, you can only get 3 or 4 of them done a year, I think. So I will be finishing up the achievement points, but I'll keep doing the dailies because eventually, once you have all the weapons, you can choose other things and that kind of stuff. Or you can go ahead and choose other things. It's up to you. I don't remember what exactly is in that chest. But it's worth it. I want to say, excuse me. Whew. If you haven't helped out Drubert, you got to give him a lot of pieces of Zytaffy. 5,000 if you want all 25 achievement points. Stampede Survivor, you know, you're going to get this done doing the dailies too. But these are just repeatable things. Kill all 5 champions will give you 3 dragon coffers. Doing 3 rounds of the Stampedes will give you 3 dragon coffers. Helping out Drubert will give you a Dragon's Revelry Star Cake. So once you're done giving him the 5,000 pieces of Zytaffy, stop. It's just not worth it anymore. These things are worth like a silver something. So, but then there's the annual achievement. So this has been around for 3 years. Sure, I'm pretty sure it's because I'm up to 150. That's what I finished to hit 39K. 39K after all these years. I'm still behind technically on achievement points for as long as I've played, for the amount of time I put into the game, but I'm up to 24,000 permanent achievement points. Now the 15,000 daily and 24,000. Hit that. That actually unlocked the Hellfire back piece. If you have not seen the Hellfire armor, I'll show you really quick. I'll show you the light set. But at 39K, I was able to get the full set, including the back piece, which is what takes the longest. Now I have to wait until 41 or more, 42K for the last bit. I did finish my legendary back piece there, if you see that. Yeah, I got that done. I think I talked about that last time. So, but anyways, this is the full Hellfire set. You have to get to 39,000 achievement points to get the back piece to finish the set. It's quite a trek, but I think it's worth doing if you like the look. I like the light armor. In fact, I like the Hellfire set. That's why I'm so excited about finishing it. Radiant set, meh. But I know people who love the Radiant set, and I wouldn't mind finishing that too. You know. There it is. The Hellfire set also has this nice smoke trail behind you, and that kind of thing. So, yeah, done. Exciting times. Exciting times. So anyways, to get the annual done, you have to complete these, like light 100 fireworks. Now, the fireworks that come out of dragon coffers, the ones that you drop on the ground, they count towards it too. So you can sort of double up. You can run around the city, hit those fireworks while lighting those at the same time. Killing 300 holographic minions, that's actually not too bad if you're doing the Stampede and you're doing the arena. And I'll show you where these are and things like that and how to get to them. The MOA races, just bet on all the MOAs. It costs you 50 Zytaffy, you'll get a dragon coffer back. That's not a good way to save money, but it really is at the end of the day, because you don't know which one's going to win, and you can just waste Zytaffy that way. Anyways, so you might as well just get the 5 races done. I don't know what you get if you bet on one and it wins or anything like that. The wiki will probably tell you, but I don't know. I usually just bet on all of them. Break 150 pinatas. We talked about that. Eat 1,000 Zytaffy. It's an expensive endeavor, but that's one way to do it. Hologram herder. So this one you have to do the Stampede 5 times. I don't know why it doesn't show that there, but you have to do the Master of Arena, defeat 5 champions. So that's just one full rotation in the arena. That one's pretty easy too. Pinata Pummeler is actually the adventure. You have to get silver, silver in it, not gold, so you don't have to get 19. I think it's something like 16 or 15 or something like that. Even if it is 17, it's not that bad once you get the skills down, but I can understand if you're having trouble with it. Same thing, going the distance, 15 laps in the race. That's doing the race 5 times or doing the time trial 15 or a combination, right? It's a very quick race if you're good on the Beetle. It's a long, tedious process if you're not. So pick and choose. You have to get 7 out of the 9. I've already done 8 of them, and I'll get the 9th done just through dailies. Again, by doing dailies, you'll be able to get it done, and that gives us the holographic gloves, holographic box. You really can't tell with everything that's going on my character, but they look pretty cool. Let me actually go into the wardrobe again. Yeah, I've learned something here. It's better to have the wardrobe open. So now we have the headgear, which it's got to be colored on this character, the shoulders, and now the gloves. If I go like this, it'll actually take off the other things. So that's what we've gotten so far. Pretty sure we're gonna get more. And we also had the holographic wings from previous permanent achievement. Then there's the past ones. You can get these. We'll talk about that when we go over to the merchant. So you got Shatterer back piece, and then you got more of a regular dragon thing. I believe those were first. So, and then these are the newest ones where it's even more dragon, I guess. I don't know. Technology has increased. That's it. But yeah, annual achievement. Do that. Get 50 achievement points, plus your daily achievement points, plus any other achievement points. There are a lot of achievement points here if you haven't done it, so look it up for the ones you need if you're having problems with them. But pretty much, you just go around, do the events and things like that until you get whatever you need, right, from the achievements. Trying to think if I'm missing anything. No, let's talk skins, and then I'll go over to the merchants and talk about it even more. In fact, we might just run over there. That's still open? Yes. Okay. There are 3 new skins this year: Summer Light, Spring Warmth, and Journey's Call. They're very basic skins. However, they're very expensive skins. So this is Journey's Call. This is Spring Warmth. It's a staff, and it jiggles a little bit. It's a plant. I don't know what to tell you. Then there's a rifle. The rifle I like. It's a different take on a plant skin. But this one's Summer Light. I don't have this skin. It's expensive to get this skin. You can get them out of the Dragon Coffer. Alright? So my big suggestion to anybody open Dragon Coffers is do not buy these skins. Eventually, RNGesus will help you. Okay? RNG will fall in place at some point, especially if you're going to be opening stacks of Dragon Coffers. Do not go buy these. Okay? They're expensive. So these new skins can be found over by the merchants. I'm not going to waste my time here. It's a Coden. Maybe. The game? I don't know why this game's taking longer and longer to load. But there's this Sparking Stone Coden, and he sells them for 4 gold, 20 Jawbreakers. Now, I've not checked Zytaffy or Jawbreakers. Give me a second here. Zytaffy is still over a silver, which is stupid expensive for a currency. And then Jawbreakers, yeah, it's still 7 gold, 40 silver. Price has come down just a little bit. Not a whole lot. I mean, we're talking silver here. But so 20 Jawbreakers will set you back 140 gold, period. Plus the other silver that's attached behind it, plus the 4 gold. So all of these together is 60 Jawbreakers, which is like 420 gold minimum right now. plus all the extra, and it just adds up. Plus the 12 gold, like, it's ridiculous. So just open dragon coffers. Dragon coffers are cheaper. They're more efficient in the sense of what you get back, because you can get precursors and stuff out of them and things like that. Let's talk about the weekly vendor, why we're here talking about those new expensive skins. A transmutation charge is not worth 7 gold, unless it's on the gem store, I think. None of this is worth gold here. You can make an argument for the chest of legendary shards. I would agree with you, but I doubt you're going to be spending 15 Jawbreakers on this, which is a ridiculous amount of money. To give you an idea, it's 105 gold. I just don't think 3 of these are worth 105 gold. It may be better just to go farm something else. Same thing with the Tyrion exchange voucher. I would actually rather go run a dungeon than waste 70 gold. So the weekly vendor, since the Zytaffy isn't building up fast enough, the price of Jawbreakers isn't coming down. The Jawbreakers are at that price because you can get them from other things. I think there's an achievement that rewards you one, and then they come from the dragon coffers themselves, like I said. And the fact that Zytaffy does fall from the sky, but Zytaffy's a silver apiece. So that 1,000 Zytaffy to eat achievement is 10 gold. So it might be better to sell your Zytaffy and buy the Jawbreakers. Do the math. I think it is. I have to think here. But what? It's 1,000. It's 1,000 Zytaffy, right? So we're gonna talk a little bit of economy here, just because I don't want people wasting their money. The 2 gold. So 3 stacks of Zytaffy will catch that Jawbreaker. So don't exchange your Zytaffy. Sell it by the Jawbreakers, which is weird. I want to let you know that is a very weird way to go about things. But I think it's still worth more, just because there is a supply of Jawbreakers outside of just the exchange rate of the merchant. So that's why we get that little bit of drop in price, because the supply is higher than the demand can reach it. These are where you buy the holographic, imbued holographic weapons. So once you earn them through the daily achievement chest, you can come over here and buy them. Again, it's the more fancy version. They'll cost you 3 Jawbreakers and 2 gold. These are account bound though, so they're always going to cost you some amount of Jawbreakers. The only way to get these is to have the Jawbreakers, and I think these would be worth more than these other skins that are 20. I don't understand. I don't know who's running the economy of the Dragon Bash, but it's bad. I just don't have any other way to say it. I don't know why this stuff is so expensive. I really don't. These skins are not worth 20 Jawbreakers to me and 4 gold. They're just not. These over here, I think, are worth 3 Jawbreakers and 2 gold. I think that's fine. So right now, they're 23 gold. Maybe in the future, they'll be something like 17, 15 less. And I think these skins are so much more. So I don't understand why this is even an option here. It's almost like people aren't communicating. And they even weird, they even have this. Can I get these anywhere else? It's weird. I don't understand why that's a thing. I hope that doesn't become a common thing either. Quando, you're gonna buy them? But even the weekly vendor is extremely expensive. The Dragon Bash, I like it. I like the stuff that's here, but the economy around it is just, it's something else. It's something else. But let's talk about some cheaper things. So you can spend 50 Zytaffy for some potions. 50 silver per potion. It's going to come down to if you think the damage is worth it or not for 30 minutes. For all sorts of things. And you can buy these now and use them later for other events and that kind of stuff. Or you can spend 5 Jawbreakers and buy the recipes. They're account bound on acquire. But then you can slaying Scarlet's enemies, branded slaying, and Mordrim slaying. It's all there. The things that really are being missed out in Dragon Bash as well is Zhaitan and Mordremoth. Mordramoth, double down. There's no Mordramoth dragon you're going to find in the city, and the holographic minions don't exist. Zaitan, you do have all the minions and things like that, but you just don't have the dragon anywhere. We have Calcatoric, Primordus, which you can go find, and Jormag you can go find. But I hope ArenaNet comes through for us. Here's Drubert if you need to do that achievement. We're just gonna move on. It's always in trouble. These pieces of pinatas, these pieces of Zytaffy I'm getting, they're actually worth it. The amount of time in the center area and hitting these are better than iron nodes. It's funny to me. I feel like I missed a vendor over here. Where are they? Right here. That's right. So here are the old rewards and some new ones. Do not get this Ascended Accessory if you're working on your Legendary Amulet. Things like that. Because it's more important now to focus achievements than waste money. And in all honesty, I don't think this is going to be necessary since it doesn't do anything. There's no infusion to it. I don't understand why they're offering this even for 15 Jawbreakers. Go to a living story map or maybe even spin laurels. At this point, I'm not sure what ArenaNet is doing with the economy. But 15 Jawbreakers is going to set you back. Again, 105 gold. Is it 105 gold? Yeah, it's 105 gold. I'm pretty sure. Doesn't matter. It's expensive. It's not worth it. No accessories worth 105 gold anymore. I think the highest you should ever spend on an Ascended Accessory, I think, is 40 gold. Something like that. So, not worth it. But the old achievements, you know, if they're going to sit at these prices, this has been 100 Jawbreakers since forever. The holographic Shattered Wings, so I showed these off earlier. The Helmed Moa, I don't think I have this myself. I could be wrong here. But do I? Do I have it? Must have it. But that's there. Again, expensive, 25 Jawbreakers right now. The old holographic skins from the previous annuals, they're only 10 Jawbreakers. That's not too bad if you want that holographic look. Then they have a couple minis here. They have Gavi? I don't remember how to say her name, but it was better to sell Zytaffy yesterday. It's still better to sell it. Probs drop price by the end, though. Yeah, I'm hoping so. Probs be, you know. But the future is never certain. Well, it also depends if people will stay interested in Dragon Bash or it starts to die off towards the end, like it did last year. By the end of last year, I think the Dragon Coffers started to rise to like 24 silver, and Zytaffy already started to climb back before the event was done. But people had lost interest. They were done farming. Mini Destroyer, the Last King. This is the big destroyers that we saw in the Icebrood Saga and through the stories. I'm trying to think where else was in there. They were in the Dragon Response missions for sure. But that's there. And then the mini Dragon Gordon, if you haven't got that, then you're way missing out on minis. That one's 10, and then the old Dragon Helm, which is pretty much the not holographic version, right? Do not buy many minor sigils hologram slaying, because the dailies will give you a weapon that you can salvage or whatever, pull off a superior version of it. I don't get it. I don't get why these are here for 7 gold. And then, of course, you can turn 1,000 Zytaffy into a Jawbreaker. I've already talked about that. And then do not buy fireworks for 10 silver apiece. They'll drop from coffers. And there's free fireworks you can light off all over the city. So, I don't know. Yeah, I don't understand why they're account bound either. It'd be really nice to sell. Again, I don't know what they're doing with this event overall, but the economy just sucks. I don't want to sugarcoat it here because it's bad. I don't want to sit here and be like, oh yeah, Dragon Bash is just an expensive holiday. There's no reason for it to be. Is my point here. It's just expensive just cuz, for some reason. I don't know. I've tried to wrap my head around, you know, I can't. I've tried every way. Maybe they're trying to do this, maybe they're trying to do that, but it's just bad overall for the unknowing player is the problem. So that's why I sort of do this stuff and talk about it on Twitch and things, because players need to inform themselves more than me sitting here and being like, don't do it, you need to understand why. It's really expensive for no reason. And I cannot figure out why they're not giving us more supply. Same thing with snowflakes, I think. But luckily, a lot of stuff in Winter's Day doesn't just use the snowflakes. And the snow diamonds, yeah, those are a silver 28. But the snow diamonds and things like that, they're not that expensive comparatively, I think. I'm pretty sure. Because you can earn a lot of rewards in a lot of different ways, so it lowers that cost, you know? The stats aren't selectable? Yeah, I don't understand that. It's some of the worst stuff I think they've implemented in the game. Pretty sure. But at the same time, if you want to make money, this is where you can make your money? I'm trying to think of a reason why. But I can't find an excuse for this just bad implementation. What I want to do now, right now, live, we're going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and buy another stack of dragon coffers and open them, just to show you the massive amount of crap you get out of them, because it's a lot. But do not buy this way. It's a good way to lose a lot of money very quickly. You can farm up this stuff. I'm going to go ahead and grab the 100 gold that's sitting in here since we're going to spend it. Dragon coffer. So these just went up to 27. Now, over here on the right side, they tell you that in Snowden Drifts, the hologram stampede is going to happen in 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Go out there and do it. Here in 8 minutes, the price of these have completely changed. They're going to change again because people are going to quick sell their dragon coffers. All right? So you're going to see these big orders and things like that. I'm going to ignore that. 60 nice gold for this. These are cheaper than when I bought yesterday. So I'm just going to waste 69 gold here. Again, don't do that. I didn't get it. 109 of them, so now I have to do math because I need to do a stack. I need 141 more. Okay, we got those. Hopefully that was right. I'm still at 671 gold, so we'll be okay. So a stack of these. The NPC guy from the DRM talks with Bram in the Great Lodge. You finished the Icebird Saga Champions. So there's even more dialogue out there. Just dialogue all over the place. Now we'll have to go. I'm not gonna show that here on YouTube because it's spoilery stuff, I believe, and things like that. People can do it on their own. But anyways, stack of coffers. We're going by quickly. Hey, a freshwater pearl. So I got another spring warmth that's absolutely worthless to me, and a journey's call. So I didn't get the rifle again. I did get 3 of the crystallized ley energies and a gold 50 back. A Berserker Seer's War Staff. Make somebody happy. I think I got all those skins done last year. Only got 1 Jawbreaker, which is a little weird. But there's a bunch of champ loot. Where is it? So about 100 of them, I think, is what you get in a stack. And then there's like these dyes. I'll open some of those. Very meh. If you get the Jawbreakers, you can sell them for a bit of your money back, but you have to get 10 of them ish. So yeah, hopefully the Lunar New Year gets updated next year. Yeah, there's a lot of things. I don't know. The Dragon Bash is so close yet so far. I also got a bunch of Zytaffy. Some items here. Let's wait. I got a holographic mini, which I have not gotten any of, but there it is. Mother loot. We're gonna salvage some things, but let's open the champ loot. That nice. 4 rares. Open up these. Open up these. There we go. I have 186 unidentified gear. You can sell that. People will buy these on the trading post. Sell them outright, or you can open them up for your chance at more amazing stuff. You can open these rares. I gotta decide how I'm gonna do this. Just move this. Salvage the lower tier stuff. Forget those dies. Don't worry about it. Do a little bit of that. Do I have enough space? I think. No, I'm short just a little bit. Hold on 1 second here. Don't do it. Don't do it. I almost messed up. This is how you get a precursor. When you open a stack of these, you get all this equipment, right? By opening that equipment. Do I have enough room now? I definitely do now. I should. So we're gonna open this. So far, nothing good. My exotics would show up here. Whew. I don't think we got much of anything out of that. I saw some rares pop. This is gonna cost me 5 silver to break all this down. So I'm gonna go ahead and salvage it all and see what I can get out of it. But overall, like, doing those kind of checks and getting so much of the equipment and things like that, you're gonna lose a lot of gold. But if you get lucky with a precursor or something, like I was saying, never know. Never know. Break down all my rares. Okay, 11 ecto. So yeah, that's what I got out of it. The way I did it, just threw away the gold, but it's intentional. All my luck building up. I had so much luck, I had to do that. Rest of this, I've maxed out on pieces of ambrite. I don't even know what that means. The rest of this, the food, I will sell if I can. The fireworks, get out of here. Same thing with the growth tonics. They're soulbound on acquire. There's a lot of polishing that this festival needs. I got the brand spark amulet. How much does that sell for? 25 silver? My god. Brand spark amulet. Anyways, if you notice, I had 100 gold in the trading post. I've been doing my due diligence on the economy stuff. Trying to make up the 1,000 gold I gambled away. I also think... I don't think salvaging these will do anything for me. I just don't know what to do with these. I think I salvaged my other ones. Can you forge them? Forge them. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't get it. Why would you take a 140 plus gold object and just have it salvaged or something else? The stats, I don't even think are that usable. It's an exotic. I mean, I don't know. I just don't get it. 300 gold with your Jawbreakers from last year. Ram has like 4 lines, as does the other NPC. Pretty spoiler light, but nice filler stuff. The best edition Dragon Bashes of the year. Yeah, they talk about the 6th dragon in the NPCs in the city, if you want to go hear about that. 7 gold in the off season, yeah. But that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. We opened all those things. I already have another 2,000 Zai Taffy. I'll probably just get rid of that. I don't know how much these minis run for. Not bad, 67. I'm going to give that to somebody. You can sell it closer to 80 for sure. This isn't salvageable or forgeable, so I need to throw it up there for, I don't know, 60 nice, 77. See if somebody wants to buy that. But I didn't get the rifle, which sort of sucks, but I'm not going to care. Because next year, I'll be open dragon coffers again, and hopefully those skins are still there. If they're not still there, I'm going to be a very, very salty person. Very, very critical of ArenaNet, and I'm just going to just dunk on them. That's it. The Dragon Bash, World versus World No Down State's going until tomorrow. Tonight? Tomorrow. It ends tomorrow. Be sure. Tomorrow. But the Dragon Bash goes on for another 18 days. Good stuff. Good stuff overall. It's fun. It's profitable if you know where to get the profits. But it's expensive if you're looking for rewards. That's how I'll say it. So, I think it's a great farming event. But it's interesting that even with all the people farming it, that the prices of stuff aren't really coming down. So I think it's a supply problem. I think it's just going to be one of those festivals that's going to stay expensive unless somebody actually wants to fix it at ArenaNet, type of thing. Now, before we end today, how long have we been going? 46 minutes now. Before we end today, I want to talk about Season 3. 60K of them in one night and you got nothing? Crazy. But let's talk about Season 3. Next Tuesday, Episode 1 of Season 3 opens up. I'm going to open up a book here. It has all the tomes. And you can get these too. So they are moving on from HOT. So if you have not done the story of HOT, do not panic. You still have time. Because the achievements that they introduced with Episode 1 of Season 3 is free as long as you just log in. Go to your character select, hit the enter button, in you go. Free episode is yours forever. It doesn't go away. It's there forever. So as long as you're logging in, that stuff is free. Episode 1 next Tuesday, it begins. There are 6 episodes in Season 3. Bloodstone Fen, Ember Bay, Bitterfrost Frontier, Lake Doric, Draconis Mons, and Siren's Landing. All great maps as well. So this is a great opportunity to get just awesome, amazing maps that are pretty easy to farm overall. You just visit them on the daily or whatever the dailies may be. Get the currencies. It's great for getting ascended accessories. That's why I said don't buy that one here in the Dragon Bash. Don't buy the plush for 15 drawer breakers because you can just save up currency and get them pretty cheap. So in Bloodstone Fen especially, we're going to go ahead and jump out there. So next Tuesday, Season 3 begins. 6 weeks of free episodes, one after another, right? So next Tuesday, Episode 1, the Tuesday after, Episode 2. And there's going to be new meta achievements. Don't worry about those achievements because they're permanent. And if you haven't done the story yet, you're going to get even more stuff. So anyways, I'm going to drop down here. I'm going to do a little bit of this. It'll be faster. Whee! There is a vendor that takes unbound magic. You're going to need a lot of unbound magic, but don't worry about that yet. But there are these blood ruby accessories. You can actually reset their stats. They're pretty expensive unbound wise. Bloodstone, I think it's called. But the material you'll get in Episode 3, you'll need 425 of them, but it'll give you a ring, an amulet, and an accessory. Now, the amulet's going to be covered by a legendary one if you are doing the meta along the way. But if you need the accessory, this is an easy way to get it. And then you got this Bloodstone capacitor, which is pretty cheap. Be careful. It destroys infusions in the slot, but if you need to reset the Blood Ruby gear, that's what it does. It was a pretty interesting design and things like that, but a lot of these maps will have the ascended accessories and rings and stuff you need. So Season 3, they sort of started to project people up vertically in power and things like that. As minute as it is, it does make a difference. And there's dailies as well with Season 3. Today it looks like Ember Bay. But these maps have some great farms and just overall just fun to do. They open up all sorts of currencies. They're not as profitable as they once were, but the other thing is that these maps, they're good at giving you like experience. So down here you can buy this boost, 30% bonus experience in Bloodstone Fen. That's good if you're not done with your masteries and things like that for specific game areas. But overall, if you're looking for spirit shards and things like that, just doing these meta events, you just gain so many spirit shards. So if you're lacking that for your legendaries, Season 3 is going to be packed full of just giving you loot. Because Guild Wars 2 is loot oriented and things like that. And replaying through those stories is going to be sort of fun. I wonder what the achievements are going to be. But again, that starts June 29th, next Tuesday. And then if you haven't done the stuff from Living World Season 2, it's still there. So if you go into your achievements, and I'm trying to think, side stories, current achievements, the meta is there. You click any of these, it will take you to those achievements as well. So you need these. I'm trying to think where they stuck those. Oh, it is in side stories down at the bottom. So they put them down at the bottom. I don't know why they're all the way down at the bottom, but there they are. So if you haven't done these permanent achievements, they're like 15 achievement points each. 15 achievement points each, and you get all sorts of loot from the story. So my guess is, if you haven't finished Tier 1, which gives you a free Ascended weapon, don't worry, you can start working on your Season 3 stuff, and you need the next 6 episodes for Tier 2, which will be that Fragment of Prismatic Light, which will give you the redeemable precursor into End of Dragons, plus another 25 achievement points. Once you get that all done, if you did the other ones. If not, you'll still get an Ascended weapon. So if you don't finish all these, you may be able to unlock Tier 1, Tier 2 anyways. We just gotta wait for the achievements to come out. They are permanent. So there's 100 achievement points in the meta, and there's 15 per episode, plus the other achievements you may not have done. I believe it's 15 achievement points per... No, it's 25. I'm wrong. So it's 25 achievements per episode, and then there's tiers. There's tiers of achievements here. In each one of those. I don't know if they'll stick with the rewards that they have been giving, in the sense of sticking to the map and how they've been giving it. But the Packed Fleet weapon cache and stuff like that, I don't know if they're going to keep up with those or change it now for Season 3. We will see. Trying to think of next time I'm going to be live here on YouTube and what we're going to cover then. But my point is, log in. I mean, this is great that they're going through all this and giving us free episodes. I don't know if Season 4 will be free. I'm not sure. Whoops. I am not clicking the right stuff. But the first 10 episodes will be, for sure. They have confirmed that. And that'll give all sorts of stuff. I might be able to hit 40,000 achievement points before End of Dragons, if they're doing it the way I think they're doing it. Because Season 4 also only had 6 episodes in it. So if they do Season 4 after that, and then whatever for the Icebridge Saga with some bridging stuff for End of Dragons, I mean, that's a lot of achievement points. 25 times 24. Let's do the math! I know what that number is, it's just not coming to me. 25 times 24, 600. 600 achievement points plus the 100, so it's 700 achievement points if you're doing all those alone. That doesn't include if you haven't done the story achievements or the map achievements or anything like that are added in there. You go to story here. Where is it? Are these in order? But here's Out of the Shadows. That meta achievement alone was 23. That's, again, this is where they got Heart of Thorns is where they got really weird with achievements, so But there's rewards all over the place. Skins, that kind of thing. I'm trying to think how many... There wasn't as many achievement points in Season 3 as there was in Season 4, if I remember right. And I'm not even done with Season 4's achievements. That's after Path of Fire. But there is no rush to complete it either. It'll always be there. Always. Meta and the metas for those. So it's just achievement points on top of achievement points. Unlock stuff. Maybe you get to a chest that gives you 400 gems, 30 gold, 10 laurels. Bunch of get those account bonuses as well. Start getting those up because it's just worth it. It's just worth it. So Festival of the Four Winds is in 7 weeks. It has to be July or no. It got pushed back, didn't it? It's in August, the beginning of August. But the end of Dragon Bash will also, I believe, push us to July 13th, which in July 13th is the Legendary Armory and the Marionettes. That's awesome. So we'll be able to start playing with the Legendary Armory. We'll have the Marionette. By then, so 1, 2, we'll be on to episode 3, which is Bitterfrost Frontier, I think. Let me open the book, double check. Yeah, Bitterfrost Frontier. Bitterfrost Frontier was an amazing episode. I love the map. I don't think I like the story as much as I like the map. Ember Bay, I like the story more than I like the map. Bloodstone Fen, I like the map more than I like the story, but the story is pretty good in Bloodstone Fen. Overall, Bloodstone Fen was a great start to the season. Siren's Landing was sort of a meh. We were all ready for the expansion. And we didn't know when it was coming. I was almost going to quit. I was going to quit, and they're like, no, it's going to be here in 42 days. And I was like, what? I don't have time to quit. But yeah. A lot of stuff happening. Hey, and also, don't forget, if you got the invitation to the party or the other invitation to the Dragon Bash, don't forget that's a quick way to get the Hull Brick right now. I mean, don't waste money waypointing like I was the other day, because I totally forgot this existed. So if you're running to get new IPs or you go out to do the Stampede, you're going to have to pay to go out to the Stampede, for the most part. And get in a good position, but use the invitation to get back. Quando, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I am now going to be moving over to Twitch. We're going to do a Link to the Past randomizer. And before I go, I want to thank you all that come out here and take a look at the YouTube live. I know I have goals that I've set in the past, and I have not been sticking to them. I have some personal things I'm working on, but I'm hoping to get it done before the end of this year. I'm feeling motivated, and I think End of Dragons is going to motivate me too. I don't know if Guild Wars 2 content is going to be where I focus. Right now, I'm getting really into randomizers, so if you start seeing stuff about that here, yeah. Yeah, that's true. The free seasons were 2 and 3. We'll see. Sometimes ArenaNet gets free happy. They give away things, which would be nice. But anyhow, again, thank you, Quando. Thank you to any mods that are lurking. The green screen just having problems today. I don't know what's going on with that. But I wanna thank everybody who comes and watches. Also, if you can hit the like button, that will help me out to get this in front of other people. These things are just quick, fun little shows I do. I try to keep them to less than 2 hours, but closer to an hour because they're more podcasty as well. I'm trying to think if I missed anything today. If I missed anything extremely important, I'll put it down in the comments. If you have a question, put it down in the comments. I'm not afraid to answer. Just don't get snippy with me, all right? Look at this gray hair. Where is it? Where is it? Right here. Gosh. It sticks out. I don't get it. It sticks all the way out. I have to cut it off. Wait, it is. I'm an old man. There are a lot of guides and things out there as well, and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, enjoy the Dragon Bash. ArenaNet, the economy of the Dragon Bash, big man. But I enjoy the Dragon Bash. I enjoy what ArenaNet's doing with these festivals overall. I'm excited to see the Festival of Four Winds, see if it's just going to be more of the repeat. I would not be surprised if the Festival of Four Winds did not introduce too much new stuff, or it's just skins related, because we are coming into an expansion of all the resources going there. That's sort of why the Icebrood Saga ended the way it was. But I'm excited for End of Dragons. I'm excited to finally see what's going to happen here at the end of July. It's a month away, and I'm not going to hold my breath too much, but I'm already starting to hold my breath a little bit. That hype just to see what they announce, what they're going to give us, and how we're going to get to that story and what the story's going to be. We don't even know what the story is. Are we facing bubbles? Are we facing something else? It looks so. A lot of the dialogue from the NPCs seem to be pointing at that. So, We're also getting close to the end of the roadmap that they gave us. So I believe July 27th they'll probably give us a new roadmap, or at least we'll have the end goal in sight and the betas that come with it. So we're talking about the elite spec betas, and if any other event betas are happening, who knows? World versus World. I would love to get some of that going here on YouTube and on Twitch. So, but anyways, that's it. I'm gonna call it good here. I'll be over on Twitch right now. I'll be moving over. It'll take me about 5-10 minutes to move everything over, but I'm going over to Twitch right now. I'm doing randomizers over there. We've been playing Guild Wars 2 if you want to check me out over there. Also, follow me on Twitter. There's a Discord. It's all down below, all in the description. If you want to find me or support me, there's links down there as well. Again, if you could hit the like button, I'd appreciate it. And I think I'm done chilling. Yeah. As always, I leave you with this. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. All we got. Have a great night, day, evening, morning, afternoon. Whatever time it is, make it great. If you're going to bed, sleep well. Get that rest. You'll need it. Trust me. And if I don't see you for a while here, because I don't know when the next YouTube live is going to be, have fun. Play games. It's the year of gaming. I don't see you for the rest of June. Enjoy the rest of your June. Stay cool out there. I don't see the rest of 2021. Please go get vaccinated and be kind to people. And it is the year of gaming. There's Steam sales going on right now, too. Should I say that? Nah, that'll really date me sometime. 10 years from now, I'll look back and be like, oh, yeah, this is my YouTube channel. Blah, 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 blah. All right, I'm out. Bye.